Don't Care, Guitar Tabs and Guitar Lesson. So I'm going to be arranging this in a minimal drop tuning method. Okay, so the song is basically in some form of drop B flat tuning, and that's kind of a real oddball tuning. And instead of taking every single string down to a certain point, I want to keep it just as minimal drop tuning as possible, just so it's easily accessible to a lot more people and not as huge of a hassle if you just want to go from standard to playing the song and vice versa. So all I'm going to do is just take the low E and drop it down to a B flat. Okay, so we'll end up with B flat, then just under that, the regular. All right, we got A, D, G, B, E. And it works pretty well for this. So just to start with this kind of intro arpeggiation that happens, we'll be here in this kind of B flat position, and we'll start here at a couple threes on the G, hit 3D, 3G, 1B. All right, now we finish it. After a little hesitation there, we go 3G, 1B, 3G, 3D. Okay, and then basically all we do is we just shift that first fret B to a 2, and then we go from the 2B, 3G, 2B, 3G, and then go back to the 1B. And then we finish it with the same kind of ending that we did with the previous section, the 3G, 1B, 3G, 3D. And we just go back and forth between those a handful of times. And the second part of the intro, kind of when everybody comes in and it's all big and heavy, this happens here, and it'll also happen after the first chorus, and I think probably after the second chorus there. But it's just a shuffling of like the open B power chord that we'll do here. And with this tuning that we're using, of course, we're going to use our open low B flat string now. All right, and then we just basically do a B flat power chord under it with the 1A and 3D. All right, and it's just kind of like a shuffling strum. Give it like 1, 1, 2, 3, something like that. And then we zoom up here for this G flat power chord. So with this tuning, the shape that we want will be 8 on the low B flat string, then the 9 on the A, and an 11 on the D. And I guess if you're really slick, you could throw in the 11 with the G with it if you want just more in a chord. Up to you. But, we hit that, little hesitation, couple more, something like that. And then we shift down to the 3rd fret now for the D flat. So we got the 3 on the low B flat, 4A, 6D. Same kind of initial strum, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then up to the 5th fret, low B flat, 6A, 8D for the E flat power chord. And same, secondary strum there, the 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That type of deal. And all I'll say is, like, since we have this super low B flat string, once you get that low with the string, just the slightest bit of bend or hard pressing on it will alter the pitch pretty significantly. So you got to be, have some finesse when you're like totally hammering that low B flat string, because it's super susceptible to a pitch change there. Now for kind of the main reason why we would want this tuning, the verse sections. It's this quick pulling off of notes to an open low B flat. So that's really where this comes in handy. All right, so we'll start here by just doing an open low B flat string. A little hesitation, hit it again. Then we go 8th fret, couple opens, 10th fret, couple opens to 7. Okay. All right, and we're just like alternate picking. All right, and then we finish it by doing on the low B flat, we go 7, 8, 7, 3, and then we just crank that, about 3 times. All right, and like I said, remember what I said about strumming too hard or like fretting or bending it too hard, because that pitch will want to jump around on you with this super low tension on the string. But we go through that a handful of times, and then we finish it the first time through by doing power chord at the 3 low B flat, 4 A, 6 D with that D flat power chord that we saw previously. It's just strum 1 2 3, zoom it up to the 5th fret, strum, strum, strum. But we throw in that little ending, the 7 8 7 3. Okay. All right, and then the second half of the verse, it's that same pull-off kind of riff. All right, but we go through it a few times, but we end it with different chords. We do 8th fret with the 9A, 11D, same kind of strum, and then just drop it down to the 7, 8, and 10 for 1 2 3, and then can throw in that ending, the 7 8 7 3. Okay, so it just kind of alternates the ending chords in the verse, between that pull-off riff. Once the chorus comes along, then we're just kind of strumming away, power chords. And we start with our open low B flat, so the open B flat string, 1 A, 3 on the D, and it's that same kind of strum, 1 2 3, 1 2 1. All right, zoom it up to the D flat here with the 3 4 6, same kind of strum. Okay, 5 6 and 8th fret for the E flat power chord. All right, and then this next couple chords, we kind of split the time on it, where we go the 8 9 11 for the G flat, and with this it's just kind of like strum strum strum, and then up 2 frets to a new chord, the A flat. Okay, so we got the 10 11 13, and this is just kind of like strum 1 2 1. Nice and steady with that B flat string. Don't want that pitch to waver. We get to a bridge section, and it's just this kind of palm muted build up, reminiscent of kind of like that second part of the intro, minus kind of 1 chord. So we'll start with just a palm muted open low B flat, and then we'll have the 4th fret on the A under it, and we just kind of strum 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then keep that open low B flat, but just move the A to a 3, and it's 1 2 3. All right, and then go back to the 4 on the A, but now we add the 3 on the low B flat, and it's 1 2 3 4 1. All right, and then we just take that shape, bump it up to the 5 and the 6 for the E flat power chord. All right, and just cycle through that whole thing for the bridge.